as your wrong opinion. That's fine.
Bam! Hey everyone, welcome back to another Sims video. So a few months ago, I graced you with ranking every Sims townie based on girl boss energy, and today I provide you with an actually useful video. We're gonna rank the Sims 4 packs. So here we have our tier maker, and at the top we have Slay, which is obviously best of the best, my personal favorites, can't really go wrong. We have I'll Allow It, which means like not my fave, but I see you, I recognize you, it's a decent pack. Nobody Moved is I have no reaction, I am basically this emoji, and I don't really care one way or the other. And then Delete Your Account, which, do I need to explain that one? So obviously, let's start with the base game. I feel like I have to put her in Slay because none of these packs would work if you didn't have the base game, but also like the base game is fine. Like I'll allow it. Get to Work I have really mixed feelings about. The world isn't great. The careers feel really one note. A lot of the build buy and cast are very just specific to Get to Work vibes. I will allow it though, because like the careers can kind of be fun. Get Together? I'll also be allowing Get Together because my thing with this pack is that it feels like a core gameplay thing, like friendships, clubs, cafes, whatever, disguised as a pack because it has a really big world with it. But I think it's decent, you know? I enjoy Get Together. City Living slayed. I love apartments. I love the festivals. Cats and Dogs slayed. Brindleton Bay is literally my favorite world. Like you will not go wrong by getting Cats and Dogs. Season slayed. I was just watching Lil Simsy's video where she said like all the other packs you have to actually do the gameplay to get the gameplay of the pack, but seasons will affect your game no matter what gameplay you're doing. Really makes you think. However, I am team seasons should be in the base game, but that's not what this video is about. Get Famous. Some people moved. That's the thing. Like some people really like Get Famous. I feel really indifferent towards it because the world is so bad and the world could have been so good. The acting career is fun but gets repetitive. I'm saying nobody moved. I'm sorry, nobody moved. Island Living, like some people did move and like it might have been me. Like I will allow Island Living, I think. Because Sulani is such a beautiful world, but mermaids could have been so much better. Mermaids are so boring. I'm so sorry. I have to say it. A lot of the cast is cute and the build buy is cute, but it's very like island specific. So like if you really want that in your game, it's definitely good for that. Discover University, oh my god, she slayed, but she's so hard. I'm currently playing University over on Twitch and like we are struggling. So like good job because the gameplay is like decent and very difficult as well. For real though, I love the University Create-A-Sim items. I think they're so good and it's just so like they're current with the times. I love to be dressing my Sims up in the Discover University stuff and the hairs are really good. Eco, some of you are about to be real mad at me. I think Eco slayed. I love Eco Lifestyle. I think it's so good. I think there's so much gameplay in it. I love a lot of the Create-A-Sim. I love the build buy. That is literally why I say Eco is like one of my must-have packs because the build buy is so iconic and I love it. And like the gameplay may not be everyone's cup of tea, it may not be everyone's favorite, but there is a lot of it. So yeah, Snowy Escape, I'll allow it. I actually think it's a really good pack. I just personally never really play with it. So like I feel indifferent towards it, but I know it's a good pack. The Create-A-Sim is really nice. I do use the build buy every now and then. I just like never really go to the world or play with like the Snowy Escape stuff. And Cottage Living slayed. What can I say? Cottage Living is such a good, well-rounded pack. If you want farming and cottage living in your game, that will give you exactly what you want. Because like, I feel like Get Famous, there are more famous careers you could have. Island Living could have better mermaids. Get to Work could have a better world and more interesting jobs. But like, in my opinion, cottage living is everything that you want in a cottage living pack. I feel like the holiday stuff, it doesn't really matter where I put it because it's free. I mean, I'll allow it. I actually like a lot of like the holiday stuff, Hanging Lights. They actually kind of slayed. Wait a minute. Okay, now we have the game packs. I'm so excited for the stuff packs, but I'm gonna save those to last. People did move for Outdoor Retreat because it was the first game pack. Like, I think I'll allow it. It's just like really specific cabin-y stuff for the build buy. Honestly, the Create-A-Sim is not that bad, let me be honest. I love to be taking my Sims on a vacation. Spa Day with the refresh, she slayed. She would have been like, I'll allow it, but with the refresh, she slayed. They like made Spa Day what it was supposed to be. Especially if you like to download my builds, you should get Spa Day because I pretty much use the Spa Day tiles in every single build. Dine Out could have been a slay. Let this be a lesson. Dine Out could have been a slay, but I'll allow it. Because Dine Out is so glitchy. My Sims will be asked on a date at like 6 p.m. and they'll go to a restaurant and then they literally won't leave till 3 in the morning. Like, I'm tired. Dine Out is there for when you need her. And that's basically it. Vampires, that's another one. I think a lot of people might say she slayed. I'm just gonna allow it because vampires are not my kind of gameplay. I think it's a fun, interesting system. The build buy I don't use that much. The Create-A-Sim I don't use that much. I'll just allow it because I do think the gameplay is pretty decent. Parenthood slayed. Parenthood slayed. What else can I say? You know, I think Parenthood comes with great build buy. If you love family gameplay, it is literally so good for that. Parenthood is another one. Like, if you play with a lot of families, like, it changes the game no matter what you're doing. So I think Parenthood is a really, really good pack, and I like a lot of the Create-A-Sim too. Jungle Adventure, in my opinion, she slayed, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've ever played through the gameplay of Jungle Adventure. I just really like the build buy. I think I'll just allow it because I don't want to saturate the slay tier. Strangerville, again, some people did move. Like me, when I see the Strangerville doors and windows, I'm kind of like, I moved, I'll allow it, but nobody moved. It's a one-time gameplay thing, and then it's just the same thing. Are there even multiple outcomes? I think there's a singular outcome to the Strangerville thing. Like, if there were different outcomes you could get, I would allow it, but I will not allow it. Nobody moved for Strangerville. I'm sorry. Realm of Magic, I think is pretty decent. I'll allow it. There are some items that I do really like. Journey to Batu, the people are gonna be so mad, but you know I've recently been a Journey to Batu stan, but I have to kind of say delete your account though. I should have just made a tier that was like, great pack actually, but horrible everything else surrounding it. I don't get why they made such a specific pack, such a specific Star Wars pack. Not everyone is a Star Wars fan, but you know I like 7 items from the build buy. So that's why I'm like, but no. Delete your account, I think, is her rightful spot. Now, Dream Home Decorator, I want to put her in Slay, but I need to preface this with it is Slay if you are a builder. If you are a game player, it is not Slay. It is a nobody moved. It maybe even is a delete your account. But if you are a builder and if you like to download a lot of builds from the gallery, Dream Home Decorator, you probably should have it. Because the gameplay really is just the singular career, right? But I use the build buy in every single build that I use unless it's a pack restricted build. I think the Create-A-Sim is really cute too, but the gameplay is not Slay. Everything else is Slay. The gameplay itself is like delete your account. I don't care about the kits. I think Bust the Dust is fun. Like maybe I will allow it. What is this one? Country Kitchen? I'll allow her. I did not move for throwback fit stuff. Courtyard Oasis. I like it. I don't use it that much. Nobody moved for most of the kits, let's be honest. Industrial Loft. I genuinely like a lot of the items, but I'm putting it in delete your account because of that freaking window. Why would you advertise the pack with a window and then not put the window in a pack? I can't wrap my brain around that. It's giving delete your account. Fashion Street, I really do enjoy, and Ancient Arrivals. But let me just say, I should have made a tier just for kits because they're all delete your account. All of them are delete your account. I'm sorry. The Blooming Rooms is not on here, but I would put Blooming Rooms in I'll allow it because I do like Blooming Rooms. I think it came with a lot of cute plants. I didn't even buy the Modern Menswear kit, so I can't say anything about that. And now here we are with the stuff packs. This is where my opinions come out. Luxury Party Stuff, delete your account. If I could make a tier below delete your account, I would put Luxury Party Stuff in that one. It came with like 12 items. The Create-A-Sim is fine. It's not good. There's just nothing in this pack. And it was the first stuff pack, so it's like, okay. But it's like, I can't do it. Perfect Patio, I'm putting it into Nobody Moved. I do like a lot of the stuff from Perfect Patio personally, but then they put a hot tub in the base game. Cool Kitchen, in my opinion, nobody moved, but like I did kind of move because I like a lot of the clutter. I'll allow it. Spooky Stuff, delete your account sounds really mean for a pack that I just personally don't care for, whereas like there's stuff objectively wrong with the other ones. You know what? I'm gonna say nobody moved because the costumes are fun. Having a Halloween party is fun. Movie Hangout, I moved and I will allow that one. It's quirky, but the curtains that come in it alone make the pack worth it. I'm so sorry. And the like popcorn maker. Romantic Garden, people, I don't know what the people think of this because I always forget this one exists, but I will allow that one because that comes with decent gameplay as well. The landscaping items can be cute, like if you just need a little change of scenery, like literally. What is this one? Kids room stuff or toddlers? No, this one is kids room stuff. I'll allow it. I would almost say Slay because I think the items are really, really nice in that pack, but I never use the gameplay. Like what is it? The puppet theater and stuff like that. I'll allow it, but I think kids room is highly underrated. Does this one stand for backyard stuff? I think backyard stuff is a Slay. I like so much of the stuff from backyard stuff. She's a like minute Slay. I should have put a tier in between Slay and I'll allow it. Vintage Glamour, I want to say nobody moved, and yet I am a fan of Vintage Glamour though. I'll allow it. You know what? Bowling Night, some of the Create-A-Sim is super cute. Some of the build buy is really cute. Bowling is fun. I'll allow it. Fitness stuff, I'll allow it. I think my controversial opinions about the stuff packs is that I like most of them. Toddler stuff, I want to say delete your account solely because they made a pack about toddler stuff and did not even include a toddler bed, but those pillows are really nice, so nobody moved. Laundry Day is a Slay. In my opinion, Laundry Day is a Slay. Laundry is such a chore in the game. I actually don't like playing with laundry in my gameplay, but I love the stuff that came with Laundry Day for building, and I think a lot of the Create-A-Sim is really cute. My First Pet stuff unfortunately does have to go and delete your account, but had the circumstances not been that it was DLC for a DLC, she would go into I'll allow it. She may even go into Slay. I enjoy a lot of the stuff in My First Pet stuff. Moschino, she's slaying. She is so underrated. I love that pack. I love the windows. I love the sensational style stack. The wallpaper is fun if you need something funky and cool. The Create-A-Sim, I don't really pay that much attention to, but that's just because I never pay attention to Create-A-Sim. The gameplay of the photography is so good. Tiny Living is a Slay. Honestly, Tiny Living might be like my favorite pack of The Sims. It was the first one I ever bought full price right when it came out. All the other ones before that I had bought like on sale or like I waited a while, but Tiny Living, I love her. I think the build buy is great. I think the gameplay of tiny homes is so OP. It's so good. And I think the Create-A-Sim is great too. 50 Knitting, I'll allow it. It's not my personal favorite. I'm not knitting left and right. I do like a lot of the hanging plants, just not my personal fave. Paranormal slayed. She came with gameplay. She came with Create-A-Sim. She came with build buy. So good, all of it. Oh my god, does that mean it's the end of the video? Okay, but before we actually do wrap up, I made a minute slay tier, and these are the ones that I would put in the minute slay tier, just because I felt there needed to be a little more distinction. But yeah, this is my pack ranking. There actually are a lot of Sims 4 tier makers. Like one time I think I ranked the hair pairs on stream. So I will gladly do more of these ranking videos if you had fun. And yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know your pack ranking. Make sure you leave me a comment. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you today. Make sure you give me a like if you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe to this channel and my Stream Uploads channel right up here. You can watch another one of my videos right down here. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a lovely tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Slay.